everyone, I'm Elin, CRM Director at 1939 Games.
And I'm Guðmundur, the Chief Creative Officer.
And we are excited to talk to you today about player profiles, coming with the Naval Warfare expansion on June 18th. Now, the journey to increasing players' abilities to express themselves in the game started with United Front in March when we introduced the player portraits. But now we're really adding on to this and enhancing this even further with the player profiles. Gumi, what can you tell us about the player profiles?
Yeah, so you mentioned the player portraits, and if you click or tap on your player portrait in the top bar, then you open up your a brand new profile page, and on that profile page you will see some stats, things like the highest rank you have achieved, your best win streak, some things like that, some player statistics, and then you also will see your medals. And the medals are tied to a completely new system we're adding to the game, which is an achievement system. So by completing various gameplay achievements, you collect medals.
So can you give us an example of some of the achievements that players can earn medals?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different achievements. They are aimed at new players and more seasoned players. So they are like short-term and long-term goals or goal setters, and they can be anything from like winning X number of PvP games, completing a full draft, or even completing a full draft without a loss, or some difficult ones like that, reaching certain national levels in the national progression system. So yeah, it's a lot of different things.
And maybe a few that players will just have to wait to discover themselves.
Yeah, definitely. There are a few like that we maybe hint at what the achievement is, but players need to figure it out.
How do I view other people's profiles?
Yeah, that's an interesting twist on this. So you have your own profile page, but a part of that will also be your public profile, where other players can actually see that by clicking your profile picture, and then they can see which achievements you have achieved and so forth.
Amazing.
So you can brag, about your fancy medals.
And so let's say that I really want to keep my achievements a secret. I don't want anybody to find out about all the amazing things I've accomplished. Is there any way for me to opt out of this, of the player profiles?
Yeah, you can do that. Of course, we realized that maybe not everyone wants to, show their fancy medals, and some are more introverts than others and all that. So you can actually, in the settings menu, you can opt out of this system.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We're really excited for the player profiles arriving with Naval Warfare on June 18th. We'll see you there.